So as you can see, there's gonna be 4 to 5 inches on Saturday and 15 to 18 inches on Sunday. So we should get a pretty big storm here. First things I need to do is get this wood stove out of here so I can stay warm. See if I can find this thing. Alright, I've cleared enough out so that I can at least see it, but I don't think I can film it while I take it out, so I'm gonna try to get it out of here, but we'll see if I can do that or not. Alrighty, so the good news is I got it out of there. It's very difficult to do. The bad news is all the legs fell off as I was getting out of there. I think they're scattered over there. They just literally just fell off. And I crushed my toe pretty bad, so that kind of hurt, but we got it out, so I should be able to use it now. I just need to put some concrete blocks or something underneath it. I mean, as you can see, there's still snow on the ground from the last snowstorm, which was a few days ago. It's been so cold outside. Snow hasn't been melting, so I'm excited for this new storm though. Last night, me, my brother, and my dad came out here and we moved all this material over here. So now that I can build this thing. So I'm trying to find a spot. I was gonna do it right here, but this is all really muddy and wet. Don't think I want to do it here. On second thought, this might actually be a better spot because it's a lot flatter than the other one. So the water and stuff won't drain into it. And this is a lot flatter, so it'll be a lot easier to sleep on. So I think I'm gonna have the back right here going that way towards the camper. That way the front door will be over here. So let's build this thing. I got it on video at least. So I took a 2x4 and put it through this entire thing on top, and I'm gonna nail into each one of these so that the whole thing is connected together and it won't fall over. Just like that, we got a little tunnel building. Goes pretty far over there actually. It's about 12 foot from here to there. Now I'm gonna put some metal on it. So technically I could just put one sheet on here, but I think I'm gonna move it over a little bit, do a double sheet so that it's completely covering the top because I don't want any snow coming in. There we go, got some tin on top of there, as you can see. For the sides, I think I'm gonna need to do something different because I can't just set them on there, and I don't want to mess up this metal because it's just a temporary building. So for the top, I think I'm just gonna put some concrete bricks like this on top so it doesn't fly away. So next I need to cut all these at 44 inches. So basically I just put this board on here. I'll slip the metal through here, put another nail up here, and it'll hold the metal in place. So that's what one side looks like. As you can see, securing it without messing up the metal. Now I need to go on this side and do the same thing. And just like that, we got some nice walls on here. I'll put these barrels here so that it won't fall over. I'm gonna put 2 more on that end. So this should make it pretty secure. I'm gonna take some of this plastic wrap once I get some staples and go up there and down there to really keep it warm in here. All right, now it's time to get this wood stove in here. I think I'm gonna put some blocks on that end and put it in there. It's a little bit difficult, but using the hand truck, I got this in there. Now I just need to get the stovepipe and put the wall on the back, but I don't have the stovepipe yet, so that'll probably be tomorrow's project. I think I'm gonna use this old dog kennel fence that was a door. I'm gonna use this for the door, but I think I'm gonna put this green blanket on here, and then tomorrow I'll probably put my tarp that's on it. I'll put it around there so it'll work a lot better and make it nice and insulated. All right, so it's the next day and the structure seems to have held up pretty well. It doesn't seem like it's moved at all, so that gives me a little bit of hopes for surviving the night. So I brought some felt paper I'm gonna use as a flooring, and I need to work on the chimney today. So I'm gonna take the felt paper and I'm actually gonna measure it out here and cut it out here because this is too wide to be in there. So I'm gonna use the excess to staple to the pallets. And just like that, I got a nice flooring in there. There's a little bit of wrinkles, but not that bad. Now I'm gonna do the walls. I just noticed this is crazy looking. The clouds have like all gone in a line. It's like a giant wave coming towards us. Pretty cool. All right, that's one wall done, as you can see. It's looking pretty cool actually in here. I think this will definitely help to keep the warmth during the really cold night. So this is what the fireplace looks like right here. I'm not going any further that way with the felt paper because I don't want it to melt with the fire going. All right, so that's 2 walls done. And the flooring, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a ceiling or not. I might do it just so the air doesn't come through here. But I think I might just put plastic along here so that the stay nice and warm in there. But it's looking pretty cool so far. All right, so I put plastic along the spots where the tin wasn't covering it up on each side. And I took my little tarp here, folded it a few times, and I think this is gonna be my door. But I think I'm gonna put this thing against it once I'm in there somehow so that I can have a spot that's not gonna fling this away. And I'm gonna take a rope, put it through here so I can tie it tight at nighttime. It's kind of funny, it's like a red door. I think this thing is slightly red, so the sunlight is making it glow. It's pretty cool looking actually. All right, before I put on this back wall and chimney thing, I'm gonna go get some firewood and put it all in here so that I don't have to drag it all the way from over there. So let me go do that. Now I got the back wall on with the chimney in. I still need the curve, but my dad's picking that up right now. So once I get that, I'll put it on here, and I think this thing has turned out pretty nice. So I got everything set up. I even got the chimney pipe, thanks to my brother helping me. I got some lights in here. I got actually, I have an electric hookup going into here. I got some snacks, some Doritos, and some juice, some charger. So I think it'll be a pretty nice night out here, actually. It's very, very cold out here, but that's why I have the wood stove, and I'm hoping the wood stove should keep me warm. Hopefully this doesn't fall off. So if this falls off, I'm gonna have to retreat into my grandma's house. So let's hope this works. And just like that, we got some lights in here. I put these up yesterday. I didn't film it because I wanted to be a little bit surprised, but this is actually kind of nice. This is the wood stove in here. As you can see, I got a power bank just in case the power does go out on my cord. So I'm gonna get a little fire started and see if this thing works. I think it's going. It's starting. We'll close this thing and let it start roaring. Alright, so it's going pretty good. There was some smoke coming out of like this area right here, but then I opened that back thing up and now there's no smoke coming out of there. So I think this should work as long as I keep that thing open. It's going pretty good. I think it's a little... Sorry, I accidentally hit stop record. It's a little bit smoky, as you can see, but I think that's just the wood starting. So let's hope it starts. Let's see. Alright, now it's really going. It took a little bit of moving around the wood and getting it arranged, but I think it's going pretty good right now. I think the top is going to heat up and it'll move heat throughout this whole thing and it'll make it pretty warm in here actually. So I'll update you guys throughout the night on how cold I get because it's supposed to get pretty cold tonight. Dude, look at this. It's releasing gases over there. I'm gonna close this just in case those are bad gases. I'm actually quite surprised by how little these lights take up. It says it's only using 4 watts, so I could run this for like 100 hours. I was expecting them to take up a lot more than that, but that's really actually good, so don't have to worry about this thing running out too quickly. Alright, here's a little tour of everything I brought. I got a headlamp, a regular lamp, my headphones, some matches to start the fire, a knife, obviously my wallet. Here's a charging thing, a magnet charger. I've got a bunch of water bottles. I brought some strawberry watermelon juice, some Doritos just in case I get hungry or if I'm gonna snack on those during the movie. I got a little 3D printed fidget toy that I 3D printed. I got some wool socks so that I can stay warm, a pair of work gloves and a pair of warm gloves, and my camera gear obviously, and my phone and the water bottles. So this should be a pretty nice night actually. I think I'll stay nice and comfortable in here. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I think it's starting to sleet or snow. If you listen really good. Alrighty, so apparently my brother has a fire going, so I'm gonna let this die down a little bit. Like, It's going pretty well, actually. But I'm gonna let that die down. And then I'm gonna go hang out with him for a while, see the snow outside, and see what this thing looks like with some snow on it. So the chimney's working actually a lot better than I was expecting. Came out here and there's a lot of smoke in the air, as you can see. But you can kind of see in there a little bit, so lets a little bit of smoke out. So I'm gonna go hang out with my brother now. This is hilarious. I kept hearing this like, and I thought it was like a cat walking through the grass or something. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the snow is hitting the chimney pipe and instantly melting. And that's the noise I've been hearing. I was freaking out. I was like, is there something out there? Is it trying to get in? Is it trying to get warm? But it's just the snow melting. This thing is putting off a lot of smoke, actually. But thankfully, it's all going that way. And it's not getting very smoky in here, so I think I'm gonna eat some Doritos and watch a movie or something before I go to bed. So I gotta say, this is definitely the warmest structure I've made so far. This thing is keeping it nice and warm in here. It has gotten a little bit smoky, but the more it heats up, the less smoke is in here. The sleet, or the snow, whatever it is really coming down now. It's funny, it's just melting all over the chimney pipe, but I'm gonna watch a movie now and probably go to sleep after that. It's crazy, it's actually snowing inside here because I didn't put as much plastic right there. I just put felt paper right there, but I'm gonna get this fire going a little bit so I can keep warm during the night, and then I'm gonna head to sleep because I want to wake up a little bit early so I can see the snow as it's still snowing, because it's supposed to stop at sometime earlier tomorrow, but it's coming down really, really hard. Just listen. You can hear every little drop on here, so I'm gonna head to bed now, and I'll update you guys in the morning. Alright, so I just stocked the stove with about the last of the firewood. I think we have one more piece. It's about 5:40 a.m. right now. I was gonna stay out here until sunrise, which is at like 7:30. But I just checked the forecast, and apparently we're supposed to get some thunder snow, I think is what it's called, or something like that, where you get lightning while it's snowing. And being that I'm in a giant metal box with a giant metal box inside of it and electronics, I don't exactly feel like staying in here much longer. So I might try to get my boots on and head into the house just to get out of the lightning, because I do not feel like getting struck by lightning today. But actually, I've stayed so warm in here. I mean, I've had to wake up 3 times, just to, restock the stove and get the wood into the stove. But as you can see, it's burning pretty good in there, actually. So that thing really radiates a lot of heat. Plus, I had the heating pad in my sleeping bag, so I can keep my feet warm too. That definitely helps. So I'm gonna see how much longer until I have lightning, and then I'll probably head into the house. Well, I made it out of there. We've got not too much snow, but it's mostly just ice rain. I need to get out of here quick because I'm getting covered in ice. But it's pretty cool looking. The chimney melts all the ice over there, so there's none on there. But I gotta get out of here.